Did Ariana Grande and Big Sean just call it quits?
Is Harry Styles already making plans to leave One Direction?
And Demi reflects on the days when she used to get high with Miley Cyrus and Joe Jonas.
It's gonna get crazy on today's rundown. Welcome back to a very special Trophy Life edition of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Erin Robinson with Danielle Robay.
What's up,
it's
guys?
Monday, y'all, and I'm feeling it today. And we have so many kind of sad stories.
We do, but we're gonna start with a happy one. Tell me about Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel's new baby.
It is finally here. Justin Timberlake posted a photo of his and Jessica Biel's new baby boy, Silas, on Instagram on Sunday, and our hearts just melted. Jessica's holding Silas, and the caption reads, "The Timberlakes are ready, go Grizz." I do love now that they're sharing some inside peeks at their life.
That is a cute baby.
For sure. And speaking of Instagram posts, Miss Demi Lovato is making headlines for celebrating 420 today, and she actually did a throwback online to a time when she and Miley Cyrus and Joe Jonas apparently got high together, smoking weed for the first time. So their caption reads, "In honor of our former escapades, I thought you'd like this to remember your first blaze. Happy 420 at Joe Jonas, Disney High Class of '09. Now you'll remember that Joe did an interview, I think back in 2013, where he revealed that the first time he ever smoked weed was with Demi and Miley, so the photo is clearly referencing that. And Demi and Joe are friends, so this is all in good fun. Plus Demi is not, she's been clean of drugs for years, so I don't think she's gonna be lighting up on 420, but it's kind of like a funny throwback. But Miley Cyrus, who's the queen of smoking weed, you guys, was already up at 1:30 lighting up. We saw this on her Instagram page, so a lot of people are out there celebrating.
And 17-year-old Kylie Jenner made some major fashion statements at Coachella this past weekend. She actually looked like Catwoman. So Kylie's outfits actually got increasingly scandalous as the weekend went on. She started off posting a photo to Instagram of her apple bottom wearing a navy blue bikini, but after some sun, she changed into this outfit where she wore a pink wig, a white crop top, nude bottoms, and boots. But day two is when Kylie's style really got interesting. On Saturday, she posted a pic with her sister Chloe and her alleged boyfriend Tyga, captioning it "Chloe's Pool Party Coachella." And we see the three posing sans smiles, and Kylie is again sans pants.
What?
She has a black bra and black bottoms on, but the bodysuit is a sheer overlay, and she topped it off with some cornrows and what I think looks like gray hair extensions in her braids.
Yeah, I think weekend one, she didn't feel like she really went far enough with the fashion. So weekend two, she was gonna up the Coachella game, and I think she succeeded.
She's actually freaking out all of her sisters with this.
Really?
Yeah, usually they're the ones that are making
Freaking
all the
people
statements.
out?
Yeah, exactly. And she just took it to a whole nother level.
Speaking of freaking out Directioners, we have some interesting One Direction news. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But let's start with Zayn Malik, who made his first appearance after leaving One Direction. He showed up at the 2015 Asian Awards, and he brought his mom as his date. And he also debuted his shaved head and, of course, that nose ring. Zayn was in attendance because he won the award for Outstanding Achievement in Music. And after he hit the stage, we were actually really happy to hear Zayn thank his 1D mates.
I'd also like to take this moment to thank four of the best guys that I ever met whilst being in the band and doing all the amazing things that I did. Some of the things that we did will stay with me for the rest of my life, and I thank you for that.
So Zayn seems to be on the up and up. He seems to be excited about where the future is going for him and what the future holds. But Directioners, I hope you have some tissues ready because I can't be held responsible for what happens from this point forward. So TMZ was interviewing One Direction's This Is Us movie director, Morgan Spurlock, and Morgan revealed that he thinks Harry is the next to leave.
I think they'll stay together for a little bit longer, and then I think at some point Harry will probably leave. He'll probably be next. And then I think that Niall and Louis and I think the three of those guys are gonna become like the new Belle Biv DeVoe.
So this is definitely not good news, but this isn't a confirmation that Harry is leaving. It's just kind of Morgan giving his professional opinion. Now, he may not have talked to the boys in a while.
Right.
He may very well have some inside scoop, or he may just be giving his opinion. So maybe we shouldn't hold on to this as the Bible yet. You know what I mean? Just let this kind of settle in. I don't think Harry would do that to Directioners.
he's not saying when he's going to leave. He's saying he thinks he's the next one to leave.
Got it.
I don't know. I think that Morgan spent a lot of time with the boys and does have some inside scoop just by being around them. So maybe a year, 2 years, I don't know.
Or 5 or 10.
Yeah, 15.
Hopefully.
And speaking of mums, Taylor's mom presented her with the Milestone Award at the 50th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards, and she gave such an emotional speech about her daughter that left not a single dry eye in the room. Take a look at this.
For many years, I was her constant companion, and I witnessed a young girl with very few friends become a young woman with many, learning to stand up for herself and the things she believes in.
I'm shocked that Taylor didn't break down and cry, but I feel like what they're going through as a family right now with her mom just recently being diagnosed with cancer, I think that they both are just trying to be really super supportive and positive of one another. And I love Taylor's mom. Like, will you adopt me, please?
She's wonderful.
So
The words,
great.
I mean, she went on to say, quote, "I'm a very proud mom." And listening to Taylor's mom talk about how proud she is of her daughter and watching the exchange between the two of them was so touching.
And for the most devastating news of the day, Ariana Grande and Big Sean may have called it quits.
They did call it quits. It's confirmed. This is big news.
Yeah.
After 8 months of dating, their reps confirmed the news, saying, quote, "They both deeply care for each other and remain close friends. We kindly ask that the media respect their wish for privacy regarding this personal matter at this time." And so Us Weekly is reporting that insiders close to Ariana, who's 21, and Big Sean, who's 27, say that they actually broke up a few weeks ago because their tour schedules would have kept them apart over this next whole year. And if we're trying to read between the Twitter lines, which we always do, on April 4th, Big Sean wrote out of the blue on Twitter, quote, "Just know I love you and I care for you." And then on Twitter early Thursday, Ariana wrote, "Love you babes the most. You just can't imagine." So the two have been pretty open about their relationship via social media throughout the whole time. I can't imagine that that would stop just because they're breaking up. So I think this may have been to each other. What do you think?
Yeah, and I also feel like they really care about each other. And since this is a work issue, I really feel like after the tour is over, we could possibly see them get back together again.
I
you know. It's time for some mess ups. Sometimes you just have to get it out. Whatever's stirring in your soul, sometimes you just. Yeah. Yeah.
Put that in Mess Up Monday, please.
Yeah. Do you guys really think that Harry Styles is going to leave One Direction sooner than later?
And do you think that Kylie Jenner's no pants fashion statement is going to catch on? Is this like something that everyone's not going to be wearing now?
I'm crying even more about that one. And also, Big Sean and Ariana Grande, do you think they're going to get back together? I am crossing my fingers for that. You guys let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. And we will see you next time on the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Selena Gomez put some body shamers on blast, and to catch that, it's in the video box on the left. And is Miley Cyrus actually pregnant by Justin Bieber? According to her, she is, and it's crazy in that box on the right.